What up, Gents? Welcome to TSG UNCUT. I'm your host, Sean C. Welcome to another live stream edition of TSG UNCUT. It's been about 2-ish weeks, maybe even 3 weeks. I don't know. It's been a minute, but I think it's been about 2 weeks because I did do a live stream. But point is, we're back. I want to say thank you to each and every person that, wished well for my girl and her recovery, and just thank you so much for that. You know what I mean? So even while all that was going on, she was still supportive. Uh, and then I was still able to try to put out videos, and it challenged me to make videos. And I got to say, thank you all for supporting the videos that I've made, even though I wasn't in my office. And Preston shout out to Preston. Preston had said, man, the last video I made was pretty good. And I was just like, yo, I've been taking these videos and I've just been building the topics on each other. So you don't want to miss the next one because I take a little bit of what we talked about. And then I say, okay, I'm starting to see this. Let's talk about this. And I'm trying to get to a bigger topics to connect them to other things that I want to talk about. So, there's something I might want to talk about now, but it'll work better later. And there's things that's later that I want to talk about now, but it just don't connect right now. So thank you for everybody. I hope you all have I hope y'all are doing well out there, man. There's a lot going on right now. And I want to clear up something, right? That I want to make sure that people don't get the wrong impression about the videos that I've been making. I don't want to see anyone doing bad. Okay. I heard someone say that right now everything that's going on is kind of bittersweet, right? Because in one instance, you have women starting to, kind of go through it and realize, hey, this was never meant for us to go through alone. This journey in life wasn't meant for us to go, rugged individualism, you know. And I'm just gonna be real. Like, obviously, I have people that watch this channel of various colors and ethnicities and different countries. Shout out to my people in, England. Shout out to my people in Mexico and, Latin America. And shout out to my people over in Australia. Ziggy, Office 50. So I know I got people from around the world that watch this, but if your skin color is this, one of the things that was a staple of our community was community. And I think that you have a lot of men that feel the way they do about everything because they're seeing a bunch of people, particularly, our women that, and this is not just black women, there's women in, all camps. But we've seen effinism, basically make it where women just like, oh, we don't need y'all. And it's like, at first it was pretty tough to deal with. Obviously, when you start changing the paradigm, when you start changing the way things are, there's going to be some backlash to it. And I think there was some backlash. There was some backlash. But you got to understand, life is an equation that's trying to balance itself. And it will balance itself. At some point, some way, somehow, it will balance. And one of the things that it's trying to balance itself with is you have women over here who are, hey, I'm doing it this way, and we're trying to, be equal and do better and all these things. And men now are like, okay, go ahead and do your thing. But it's not enough for women to just, be doing well and doing better. Which, if you're a man that's not really hating, you don't really give a shit. That don't even bother you. Doesn't even matter to you. But I think that's when now you think because you got a few more duckies than me that you better than me. You think that just because someone maybe opened up an opportunity for you that I couldn't get, that you're better. This goes back to that rugged individualism that didn't exist, right? This is what Kevin Samuels talked about all the time. Back before, pre-1970, black men and black women were the most married demographic in the United States. And now we're the least married demographic. So when you look at the numbers, when you look at what's happened, if you look at where we are today, and you sit here and say, we don't need you, and you're echoing something that wasn't that we used to do, then you become part of the enemy. I have a video that I'm going to make on that real soon, and this goes for all men. I have a number of video topics. I'm sorry. That's why if you're not subscribed to this channel, you need to subscribe, okay? Because I have a bunch more topics to talk about. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say like every content creator kind of goes through a dry spell, but I'm telling you, I got some things I want to talk about. Subscribe to see it, okay? I owe my members a video. So my members only video will be there tomorrow. Thank you for my members for being so patient during this period of time. I owe you videos. You're going to get some videos. And there's a couple of these women saying stuff right now, gents. My God. I even included some in tonight's video. Actually, that's kind of where I came up with tonight's video. I couldn't even put all the stuff that I wanted to put in here because I think some of the stuff that I want to talk about is going to be best in a video. So I've kind of got a few topics that's been going. So we've talked about these SNAP benefits going away. Listen, I don't want to see people go through this. Y'all need to understand that to my core, I want people to help people. I want to see people do well. Because if people are doing well, then that means there's more opportunities out there. Okay? When people aren't doing well and when people can't do well, then only a few people have opportunities. You see what I'm saying? So I don't like that. I like it when things are running because then I can make some bread. You know what I mean? Like I can be working on some things. But when people don't have it, they can't. Everybody hurts from it. So I don't take joy in seeing the misery of people because it's not just women, it's men too. This society, this shit is bad right now. All right. But I think that what men are feeling is, hey, you told us to pack sand. You told us you didn't need us. So don't need us. Go ahead and do it. Because the equation is starting to balance itself. Men are like, okay. Men are adjusting to it. So that's what makes it really hard to understand why men would chase after women right now. It don't make no sense. I told y'all in the last video about cuffing season was coming up. All right? Told y'all cuffing season, when is Halloween? On Friday? Ooh, we got 2 more days of cuffing season. And then it's going to get cold. Winter is going to be here. But before we get into tonight's first video, okay, I want to give a shout out to the gents that are here this evening. First of all, I just want to say thank you again for everyone who is supporting me through the personal stuff of me and my girl. And thank you all for supporting the channel. Thank you all for watching the videos. I want to say thank you to my members. Again, I owe you videos. And if you want to become the member for the price of a cup of coffee, you'll get early access to videos when I can do that. And you'll have exclusive videos that only you all have. And again, I owe y'all videos. And I got a couple for y'all. There's a couple I can't wait to talk to y'all about. So thank you to my members. But let's see who we got here tonight. Oh, I'm gonna start off with Irving, man. Shout out to Irving, man, with the $10 holla. He said, me and my 96-year-old mother love your stuff. You explain these topics better than most on YouTube. Irving, that is an honor to hear, honestly. I actually don't feel like I'm the most elegant at speaking. But I just try to talk real stuff, man. I just try to make it relatable. I try to just be me, right? I'm not trying to be anyone else. I'm not out here pretending I'm out here flexing. I go through it too, man. You know what I mean? It don't help anybody. And I want this to be a place of community. And actually, I want for women, I want for men and women to be together. I can't stress that enough. I just don't want for men to be with the wrong type of women. If you are a dude who really want to find your person, your wife, have kids, have your family, and have a person that's down for you, I'm down for that. Go read any comment or any comment that someone says, hey, I'm married or I got somebody. You never hear me say anything negative. You'll never hear me say anything negative because this life is short. So sometimes you might find your person, and sometimes people are in your life for a reason or a season, right? So thank you, Irvin, for the $10 holler. Let's get you on the banner as tonight's first, at least I could tell first, tonight's first sponsor. There we go. Let's get this. Okay, I didn't do too bad. I thought my speed was going to be off. Let's get you down there. Thank you so much, Irvin. And I'm glad. Thank you to your mother for watching as well. I appreciate that, man. You ought to hear me and y'all heard my mom on the channel before, but you should hear me and my mom talk about these topics. It's crazy. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna go up to the top and see where we at. I already talked to Preston. King, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. Me and King talked throughout the week, man. So you know what I mean? He said, what's up to Preston? Okay. Suleiman Cone. Yo, what's going on? I'm gonna call you Sula, man. Sula or Sule. We'll do Sula. I like Sula. What's up? Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you. Cardell, man. Great seeing you, man. Shout out to our boss. Salute to the chat, checking in, Gents. Our boss, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Man, we got Rick in the house. He said, man, I thought Ice got you. Bro. I went to Jack in the Crack, okay? And as I was pulling out to get back to the highway, I look over and literally it was Ice sitting there, bro. And I'm sitting there like, check the plates. Check the military plates. You touch me, there's gonna be some issues, okay? There's gonna be some issues. All right. And there was some type of big bust, man. Now, this is weird because I don't know if it was just the police, if it was ICE. I don't know who it was. Okay. But Rick, trust me when I say on the same highway, like sometime later, like a week or so later, there was a big ass Mack truck. And it was off the highway, but it was kind of in the cut, and it was surrounded by the cops. So I don't know if they were trafficking people in there. I don't know if it was people smuggling people in there. I don't know if it was ICE trying to catch them. I don't even know, Rick, if the dude who was in the truck was getting a service done, because these truck drivers like to get service done by our lovely ladies of Vegas, okay, if you will. And so I didn't know what the reason was. All I know was I was like, you know what? Just in case there's some shooting, I need to keep driving fast past this point, okay? Oh, nah, they didn't get me though. Yo, King, brother, homie, salute to you. How was your weekend? Weekend was good, man. Weekend was good. It was well needed too, because we needed some rest. Me and my girl needed the rest. So, but thank you. Cardell says speedy recovery for her. Yeah, man. She just started back at work this week. So, you know, she's been taking it a day at a time, but she back too. Rick says, we back. Yep, we back, man. I'm gonna have to plan out a Friday night jam session. Not this Friday though. Okay, it'd be sometimes in the beginning of November. I'm probably gonna go see Mom for Thanksgiving. I'll try to see if I can get some footage of her because you know she had her stroke and everything, so she might want to be on camera. And when I go there, I'll try to see if I can get her on camera. Okay. And then King says, welcome back, gentlemen. Yep. Thank you so much. Loving the Deadpool, brother. I've been had this shirt. Okay. Hey, Preston, I've had this shirt so long. Let me tell you how long. I've had it as long as the Popeye shirt, but they took the security tag off of it and put a big hole in it. So I finally got the needle and thread, which I rushed a rush job. And so you're going to see this little lump on, you can't see it with the dark, but there's a lump on this shirt, which I sewed it up real quick and I threw it on. I was like, you know what? This shirt been in my closet too long, okay? Deadpool got to come out. The Merc with the mouth got to come out. All right, I already read that. Or I didn't read that, but thank you. Lonzo, where's Sean C? I'm right here, man. I'm right here. Lonzo, thank you for being here. Just date, no marriage. It's not worth the squeeze. Date and have sex, and you straight. Cordell, we're gonna talk about some of this, even though that's not the full topic, but I'm sure it's gonna come up. So stay tuned for that. Of course, life is bittersweet, but just be careful of the bad taste of modern women, ashamed by nothing but offended by everything. God damn, Preston, that was a good one. Donald, man, what's going on? Donald is Donald. If y'all haven't read the comments, man, Donald been in these comments, okay? Donald been dropping some knowledge on you, brothers. Go ahead and read those comments for the last videos, all right? Respect Sean C and Gents represents, man. Thank you, Donald. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. I seriously love the last video, brother homie, but the fact that women kept saying that they don't need a man, but expecting the same man they be disrespecting to become their retirement plan. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy to ask that. We're actually going to go through some of that tonight. You'll see. Stay tuned, Preston. I got a little bit more for that. Because here's the thing, man. I have clips of women actually giving women good advice. And I want for you all to see that, okay? I want to put that. I actually want to put those positive women on here. I don't have a problem with that. If anything, I agree with the women, all right? But equally, while I found those clips, it was almost like, no, let me get, Preston, let me get this off the screen real quick. Preston, Gents, it was like, I started, you know how like the algorithm is, you get one video, it kind of snowballs a little bit, whatever, right? So I kept getting like these positive women, but I swear it was like the algorithm was like, you can't see that much positiveness. So we're going to give you this. We're going to give you this woman saying this bull and this bull, right? And it's like, okay. So I just kept going with it. I kept downloading bad, good. And I said, you know what? I'm going to use this and we're going to have a video. So I don't know if it's going to be this week or next week, but you're going to see those videos because I'm going to use those women to contrast the BS that women are telling other women. You're going to see some of that tonight. So I'm setting y'all up tonight for the videos that's coming up soon. I told you, everything is building on each other. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, okay? All these topics are building on each other. Let's get it, Sean. Shout out to the Gents for supporting this channel, and the barbershop is live tonight. Oh, speaking of the barbershop being live tonight, y'all know I don't really drink that much except when we have our Friday night jam sessions. If you're new to the channel and you don't know what our Friday night jam session is, it's where we do a live stream and we have a topic, but we want to just kind of, you never know where the live stream is going to go, okay? So it's just one of those nights where we just hang out on a Friday and just have fun, right? But tonight, if y'all don't know, look at the color on that, man. Look at the color. That is gorgeous, right? That is an Oktoberfest. Okay, so I bought a 9-pack. I didn't buy the big pack because I don't drink enough. But I was like, I'll get a 9-pack because it's seasonal beer. And last year, my girl even said to me, she was like, "You didn't like the Oktoberfest last year," and I'm like, "Yeah, it was kind of, I don't know, it didn't taste right last year." But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this shit is delicious. So salute to the Gents tonight on that one. Thank you, our boss. I appreciate you. Women's been time to pay up for effing it up. Donald, that is funny. Again, shout out to Irvin for the $10 holler. Thank you so much, man. President says comfort season on display. Ain't no way. 10 F's hell. No reason sensible man with a brain down lock and a whack-a-mole. Ho, ho, ho. Donald says women are chasing fellas now and still don't know how. No, they don't. And let me go back to Donald's comment. Men didn't have a problem, and I think we're going to kind of address that tonight, Donald. But men didn't have a problem chasing women, chasing, whatever you want to call it, right? The problem is all modern women do is look at men as tricks and simps. That's it. So like the young brother said, and it's going to be the later clip tonight, but he said, why am I even chasing? Why am I even chasing anymore? That's why I put that one toward the end. So regardless what time it is, I forgot to tell y'all there is a time limit on this. So I have till 7:30. When that alarm goes off, this live stream is getting shut down. Okay. So we're gonna get to these clips here in a minute. Of course, seasons change, but some people do and some don't. We try to live the best way we can with no regrets. Garrett says, Suleiman, maybe Dulaman. Okay, whatever way. 9-6, dang, go, ma. These people have the absolute effort, nerve, and audacity to complain about men not approaching them anymore, especially when they're the ones who created division between each other. Yep. Women chase me, men don't chase bills. Women, what? Nice, Garrett. Thanks. Keep doing what you're doing, OJ. We need it. William, thank you so much. I appreciate you, brother, so much, man. Prayers for you and yours as well. Thank you so much. Prayers to y'all too, man. If y'all going through it, man, trust me, my heart and my sympathy goes for everybody, men and women going through it right now, because there's a lot going on right now, if y'all don't know. I mean, even the fact that ICE got brought up, like, hey, thought you got taken by ICE. That's how dangerous it is, okay? So, they up there hiring criminals in ICE. So it's one thing if you're going after, people who ain't here and you're trying to deport them, but now you're going after American citizens? Come on, bro. That's a little too much. Shout out to East Coast Kev. $10. He said, brothers, take a bow. With this economy, your value is about to skyrocket. If you don't believe me, think of the movie Set It Off. I'm in a bind, Nate. I need this money. Yo, East Coast Kev, you about to go up. You about to be on the banner, man. That is a good one. I totally haven't watched that movie in a while, but you brought back a memory on that one. Hey, Kev, man, let me tell you something, man. I saw a TikTok, right? And it's a set it off theory, okay? Or some type of, no. Go look this up, y'all, on YouTube. Don't do it now. Do it later, okay? It was a Jada Pinkett conspiracy theory. It showed that whatever movie she was in, she was fucking shit up. That she basically messed it up, like for men or for the people she was around. Because they're saying that she's so toxic, she messes up for everybody. Anyway, I'll see if I can find it. You know what? That's a homework assignment. We can talk about that on a Friday night live stream. So, Jada Pinkett movie theory, I think it's called. Let's go with that. Jada Pinkett movie theory. Shit, if I got time, I'll look it up tonight. But Kev, you just reminded me of that one, man. You just reminded me of that one. I'm gonna have to find it now. All right, let's get back to the comments. I'm gonna catch a couple more comments and we got to get to the first video clip. Actually, let's get to the first video clip now because somebody said something and you reminded me. Let me make sure. Let me read the comment again, and that's going to be the setup for. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there was a comment. It was perfect. Whose comment was it? Damn it. I lost the comment. You guys were on it, though. I'm gonna play the first video. Let's get to it. So in the first video clip, I want to make sure I don't knock anything over. In the first video clip, this woman is actually going to have a different take than what you heard in my last video. Right? Last video, the OG said that the price, basically men's value is going to go up because of this, people losing food stamps and benefits and stuff like that. This woman is about to say something different. At least that's the way I interpret it. Let's watch it together, shall we? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear this. Sorry to the people I didn't get there. Let me catch this one. Dude for Fairfax, thank you for being here. He said, I saw something somewhere else that had, hey, big head techs are about to skyrocket with food stamps being set to end. You know what? First of all, thank you for being back here again, the dude from Fairfax. And that's a perfect segue into my video. That's why I grabbed it. Hold on, Rick. Hold on. I'm going to get there, bro. Let me get there.
All right, goddammit. price, it just went up. These women ain't getting no goddamn yamps come next month. You better watch yourself. Price just went up on poom pie, I'm telling you. You better watch your goddamn deep freezers, okay? If you're having all these goddamn gatherings and getting drunk and all that, and before you know it, you wake up in the morning, everything in the freezer is gone. Okay? Gotta get it, bro. You gotta get it. These women got to eat, the children got to eat. They got to keep up all this thickness that they got going on. I'm telling you. You better watch yourself. Watch your pockets too. Watch where you lay them pants down at nighttime. Especially during the sneaking links. Your ass gonna be snuck out some goddamn money.
Okay. I misunderstood what she said. So that's my bad. Okay. So her argument is that you're gonna see the price of poom poom go up, right? Because women gonna be hurting, they're gonna be going through your pockets. That's what's gonna make it expensive. Hide your wife, hide your kids, and hide your wallet. That's what she's saying, okay? You know, this might be, look, I know that this may not affect anybody here. I don't expect anybody here. Well, you know what? I don't know. Y'all might have y'all little side somebody. But if you think that person can't be trusted, then you need to watch your stuff. She said, lock your freezer up. Jesus, like, it made me think about that clip I put in the video where the woman was talking about her and hers gonna eat and they stealing out of Walmart. Yo, let me see what y'all got to say. 17th, baby. Man, why they gotta do our Saints like that, bro? Oh man, we're going for that first overall pick, baby. Anyway, they're gonna be like Cheeky Black. Let me get that out you. That's what I'm talking. Man, I ain't heard that. Let me get that out you. Oh, Gary says if women come knocking for Thanksgiving, do the EBT, turn out the lights, no one's home. Hell, hey, Gary, I heard somebody say the price of candy for a bag of candy now is like $25. They was like, yeah, that porch light gonna be off. Ain't nobody get no candy this year, Garrett. Ain't nobody get no candy. Hold on, I see something. Talking with Reg, Holly Grove. Shout out to Holly Grove, baby. What's that? Oh man. Let me get that out you, bro. Let me get that out you. But hold on. Let me get to the second video though. I got a second video. Hold on. Let me catch this. Your freezer will become the new Fort Knox. Adam, thank you for being here, man. He said your freezer will become the new Fort Knox. Hell yeah. You know them people that got them locks, got the put the padlock on the freezers and everything? Shit. You got to hide food like that. That's bait. That's crazy. Where's Am? Where's Am, baby? Wow. Wow. Women want Clark Kent only because he got access to Superman. Yeah. Nah, we ain't doing all that. We ain't doing all that. You can't want Clark Kent now. It's too late for that shit. That shit is over. Let me play the next video. Let's play the next video, man. Let's see what your boy got to say about this.
Hey, fellas, hold on to your money this weekend. Hold on to you. Don't buy no pussy. Don't buy no pussy. Cause wait the next weekend. Cause them food stamps don't come on the first. Pussy price gonna go down. Gonna go down quick. They gonna be giving out head for eggs and shit. But hold on to your money. Wait the next weekend before you get some pussy. Listen to your boy.
Oh. Yo. My dude said head for some eggs. Yo. They don't even get Clark Kent. Now they get the Joker. Yeah, nah. Yeah, you get the villain now. Yeah, they didn't create it. They didn't turn you know how Superman and Batman ain't supposed to have no kill rule. It's gonna be like when Superman when Lex Luthor killed Lois Lane in Injustice, and Superman went straight to the prison and put his hand through his heart. That's how some of these dudes head for eggs. My freezer gonna have an eye scanner. That's what I'm talking about. lock that freezer up. That freezer broken and busted, just dusted. Yeah. Thanksgiving will be the new Halloween. House hopping for plates, bruh. Hey, cool it. All right, that's y'all talking to each other. All right, cool. Food will become the new currency. Bro, like, listen, we laughing. It's a shame, but we laughing. Look, that's going to take me to my next video because y'all making all the points right now. I ain't really got to do much to play these video clips right now because y'all is rolling. Check this out. Oh, I got to catch this. Person say, of course, we never buy stale cookies and dried out nookie. Got 2 freezers full of food, feeling grateful and fortunate right about now. Let me tell y'all something, man. I've been putting food to the side for at least the last, I've been in this apartment 7 months. I've been buying extra food now for like the last 10 months. I say about 10 months I've been buying food, extra food. And every time I go to the store, not on my smaller trips, but on my big trips, I buy a little bit extra food every time I go. I'm serious, man. I got caught with my pants. Look, I got caught with my pants down when the pandemic hit. I went to a wedding down in New Orleans, and when I got back, man, we went on lockdown. I mean, the next day we went on lockdown. I was like, yep. And all your boy had was wet wipes. New Orleans ling. Women are like the stock market up and down, bros. Prediction is on point. Yeah, it is. Again, I told y'all, I warned y'all, cuffing season is here, baby. Cuffing season is here. They're going to be trying to holler for $1, bro. For Thanksgiving, friends and family get an open door, but uninvited guests get immediately hot lid in a casket. See, man, that's crazy. They're going to be like, instead of Jack move, it's going to be like food move, fool. When they rob you, it's going to be broads. Oh, you're going to have a bunch of set-it-offs, right? They have a bunch of set-it-offs. What you say, Chauncey, especially when I find food on sale, I buy what I need, and when I see freezable stuff, I grab, prepare, and freeze it. Oh, that's for sure. I bought a bunch of beans and stuff, bunch of extra rice. I just bought a bunch of extra stuff, bro. Yes, I focused on a bunch of non-perishables. I've been putting food to the side. I've been putting extra food to the side again for about a year. I'm serious, like almost a year. So some of this stuff I'm going to have to get rid of, but I'm going to go back and replenish my supply. But, bro, they bought this on themselves, so let the Pookies and the Bear pay. Yep. Cuffing the season is canceled, no refunds. Let's get to the next clip because y'all going to appreciate this. Check this out.
Hey everyone, so I am posting super late today. Rough morning. I just found out I don't have any more stamps, which I don't know how that's possible because I turned what I needed in online. They have it where you can't even get in contact or even check your card through the phone. They keep directing you to a site to check your balance. I could definitely tell they made a lot of changes, but that sucks for me and my family because, we don't really have that much food and things like that. And now I may have to do this process all over. It's so hard to get in contact with anyone. This is not a good time. And then I still need help with my rent. I got an email back from my leasing office. She just said she never received my last email. I sent it again, no response. So I'm just in a tough place right now, and I can use some help on my getting help with my.
So listen, I played this clip because this isn't new. This is starting to be like you're starting to see this more and more, right? You're starting to see more internet panhandling. And listen, if you think about it, it's kind of gangster because before you panhandling, you're on the side of the road in your local area. So people see the same spots all the time, blah, blah, the same people, blah, blah. When you internet panhandling, you got like a lot of people looking at you. You know what I mean? But it's like, here's my thing. This is what I was talking about. Any ladies listen, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that women need to just end up with any old bum that's gonna treat them bad just because they need to be with a man. I'm not saying that, and I don't think dudes are saying that. We're saying that a lot of women, when you poll women and you say, do you have any, know any good men or good dudes that you've dated and you didn't like and this, that, and the third, a lot of women can raise their hand and be like, yep, yeah, he was just too nice though. We didn't have that spark. We didn't have that chemistry connection. And listen, I understand needing to have some level of connection, quote unquote. But these ladies have dudes that they love. Oh, this is my best friend, and he's always there for me, blah, blah, blah. But you don't see a spark, you don't see nothing with him, but you want to be with the dude who hurt you all the time. And then you get on the internet, gents, and then they blame all men. And then they get on the internet. Here's the thing. Here's what they say. There are no good men out there. Matter of fact, gents, I'm going to show you what women say. See how I set that up? Your boy is back, baby. Your boy is back. This is what they say.
If men didn't exist, the world would be perfect. It would be pretty calm and peaceful. Men ruin everything. Like, just imagine a life without men. That would be a dream come true.
Now, first of all, she got the hat on backwards. She got the hat on backwards with a hoodie and a wife beater on. Why are you on here, sir? Why are you on here talking about this? Because these exact, let me put myself up on screen. Right. V. Shout out to V, man. Is this dude a girl? I'm trying to bring it back. Sir. what was the point? Oh, life would be better without dudes. Good luck with that. All of the services, all of the things that women rely on need men. Yeah, there's some evil ass dudes out there. Listen, there's some goddamn super villains out there right now. Okay, I need y'all to understand that. We actually have super villains out there right now who don't give a shit about you and me right now. But you gonna side with them. When y'all talk like this, you siding with the super villains. You literally are siding with the men who want to see you die. I don't get it. The men who would actually look out for you, you didn't push them to the side. Y'all didn't fucking need them. I could do it on my own. Our boss says a life without men would not exist because we bring life to earth. This dude can't even get simple biology right. If they don't like men, why do they have rubber wood? Oh my God, that is too funny. Oh, I have been living almost 13 years in a Thai village. Bro, Adam, I'm always amazed when I hear that, man, especially my people that live overseas. Especially when I got a chance to live out of the country, bro. It was just, I can't express how some of the best time of my life. It really is. Women don't realize that their rights to sparks and chemistry go drastically down as they get older. They blew their sparks and chemistry years ago. That's the other thing I want to say, King. And thank you for bringing it up. God damn, if I got an echo going on. Oh, I know why. My volume is up. There we go. So that's the thing. The more these women get ran through, the more that they just having this, just being promiscuous, don't think that body count matters. You have multiple generations of women that are burning their oxytocin receptors. the ability for them to be able to pair bond with men, the chemicals they need to pair bond with us, is pretty much it's just gone. And since you all have been enjoying my videos recently, you'll remember in one of the videos, the woman said she was crying about dating, and then she was crying that she just don't feel nothing anymore. She's going to these dates and she don't feel nothing. And I made a point in that video. These women keep going on these dates because they want to find somebody, but they don't know why they're not connected. And it's quick to blame us. It's quicker to say these men are the problem instead of realizing you've been ran through. There's a reason why you find your person. You find a man that appreciates your beauty, your youth, and your vitality while you are young. And that's the man who, if he's a good dude, he's going to still appreciate it. Even when you start getting a few wrinkles, even when things start drooping a little bit, even when you don't feel your prettiest, he's going to see you as beautiful all the time. Especially if you're a woman that respects and loves that man. He's going to see like there's nobody else for me. And women don't even get that shit. I mean, seriously. Women are a definition of all talk, rarely do their actions align. King, man, you're right about that. No, you're absolutely right about that. Right? We're the problem, but their actions say contrary to everything they say. And that's actually one of the videos that I'm going to be working on next, too. I was going to put some of those clips in here, and I was like, I think I can make a better video with this. All right. So I have more coming. And I have good women that I want to show y'all who's actually, so I don't know how I'm going to title this. It's going to be like women speaking out against these women, or, good women still exist, or I don't know where to go yet. I haven't thought that far ahead, but I have these clips and I want to share them with y'all. And women are going to make your point, bro. They're going to make your point, fam. And I can't wait to show y'all that. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. 17 says there are some evil men out there, but they don't levy their complaints at them because he would get their mind right fast, real fast. They bring all that hate and vitriol towards us normal men. Yes. We are the protectors of these women, but yet they look into dudes who don't give a shit, who think of them as a dime a dozen. Bro, it don't even make sense, bro. Yeah, Rick, they do this serial dating, man, and they don't know why they feel it the way that they do. Listen, I want you to hear another woman. I'm gonna cut off some of the comments. I'm sorry, real quick, but let me catch let me catch this video real quick. I want y'all to hear this because there's another woman who's more bad advice.
Do not love a man. Use a man. Because trust me, he is using you.
I'm going to play that one more time.
Do not love a man. Use a man. Because trust me, he is using you.
This is exactly what I've been talking about. Women will see a woman like this and they'll say, oh, she's pretty. Oh, I follow her. She gives great advice. I love her makeup and her lipstick. And then they'll think that this woman is she. What do? Right? They'll do that shit. She eating. Clock it. That's what they'll do. And this is the type of woman that's keeping women single. And I'm the bad guy because I'm just trying to point out the behaviors that real men don't want to deal with. Don't even find it attractive. At least nothing for long term. Maybe a good time, but not long term. And if you act that way, it's like, okay, you put yourself into a category. And don't be surprised if, men are going to try to use you. You put yourself into the category. It's definitely not wifey. Okay? I know y'all got a bunch of comments. I want to catch y'all comments, but let's keep it going. I'm going to show y'all the next video. Okay. This woman here is telling women that, men trying to use you, so use them. We know what we want. Like, listen, there's ladies. If you're new to this channel, come here. Just come a little closer. Okay. Men are going to want to blow out your stank hole. Okay? Let's just put that out there. Okay? Now, if you want him to do something other than that, he has to get to know you. Okay? And if the personality that you display is something that doesn't show him that he should respect you, then he's going to go back to A, wanting to blow out your stank hole. It's that simple. Men have not changed through the course of time. We've been pretty consistent. Yeah, we might let a little bit more go here, and we might be less inclined to do this and more inclined to do this and maybe this. But most men are on point with this. Most men talk and think the same, generally. I mean, obviously you got your super villains and you got your dudes who really have no experience, and then you got somewhere in between. But most men kind of think and feel the same way. We're not the ones who've changed, ladies. Y'all have. Y'all the ones who have changed. And I'm here to warn the gents of these behaviors. And I'm also here to show them the good behaviors. And I'm here to support good women who want to be with good men, who actually realize, hey, it's not just what she wants, but it's I need to pay attention to what my man wants. That's what I support. It's simple. It's very simple. And then you get women who pretty much tell you that they've changed the dynamic. Again, men are the same. It's y'all women who have changed. Check this out.
Guys, women are not cooking anymore. Women are not cooking anymore. My grandma does not cook. My mom does not cook. I don't cook.
Does that shock anybody?
I don't know what's going on, but the generations are just like, we don't want to cook anymore. Every time my man asks me if I can cook, I'm gonna just start saying no, because I don't know why I'm lying. I can't. I don't even cook for myself. The women aren't cooking. I don't know if this is a new epidemic. I don't know if it's just me and my family, but the women aren't cooking, babe. The men are cooking, okay?
I didn't watch this whole video before I got there, before I showed you all. But that little laugh at the end, which I didn't see before. At first, all I heard her say is that we don't cook and stuff. And my initial thoughts when I put this video in here was to say that, well, she said, I don't cook, my mom don't cook, and my grandma don't cook. So 3 generations of women, and none of them know how to cook. Like, ma'am, you are a fucking adult. You don't know how to cook? You don't know how to cook as an adult. It ain't about cooking for a man. You don't know how to cook. Even men. There's men who don't know how to cook, but they certainly know how to start a fire, put some coals on, put a coals on in the charcoal in there, lighter fluid, light up the charcoal grill, throw some meat on there. They got men who don't know how to cook, can barbecue some meat if he had to. And you have a generation of women. This woman act like she was proud that they don't cook. I don't know not one of the dudes that I'm close with that don't know how to cook. And she laughed at the end, like, huh, y'all bitches in there cooking. We ain't cooking. You think that's something to be proud of? Y'all want to know why I said don't chase these women? Notice what I put in the title. Why men shouldn't ever chase any modern woman. These women don't know how to cook. Look, I have a clip that I'm gonna, please give me a moment. Just give me a second. I have a clip that I was gonna use for another video. And I'm gonna use it right now. I'm gonna use it in tonight's video, tonight's live stream. Where did I put it at though? I put it in my folder that says "Stop Simping and Tricking," which that's going to be another video. I got a video that might be coming out for that soon too, because these videos on tricking and simping is starting to build up again. Where is it? Where is it? Please tell me I put it in this one here. Huh? I didn't. Where did I put it? I got one more place to look, y'all. One more place. I could have swore I put it in this folder. I have to show y'all something. Oh, I know where I put it at. I know where I put it at. Damn it. No, I don't. Hold up. Let's see. I got one more place to check. Nope, not there. Please bear with me, because this video I'm about to, where would I have put this at? I have these folders, right? And they're all on topics, different topics. And I'm trying to remember. I could have swore I put it in the tricking and simping video. That's not in there. Okay, I got one more spot. If I don't see it, I'll get it to y'all next time. But this video totally just was like, what the hell? All right, let's see if I find it. I moved it. Where did I put it? Where did I put this video? Let's try this one. I got one more folder to check. Nope. Oh, that's going to be a good video when I make it. This is not the title, but the topic is women are getting too aggressive against men. Something I'm starting to notice. I started putting clips together, and we're going to talk about that here soon too. Where did I put this? Did I put it under? Let's try this one. Nope. Why did? Damn it. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. I don't want to take away from too much time from this. But the clip that I had was a woman basically watching her husband. Oh, let me check that one. Nope, not in that one either. God dang it, Sean. The video I was going to find was this woman who basically, the man had worked like 12 hours and she's a stay-at-home wife and she had her husband in the kitchen. So I don't know why it wouldn't be in the folder that I think it should have been in, but apparently I misplaced it. And I don't like that. I don't like when shit is out of order. So anyway, we'll get back to it. All right, let's see what y'all got. Let me go up a little bit. Let's go about, shout out to the champ, man. Most women are extremely selfish. Shout out to the Astith 67. I hope I said that right. Shout out to you. Thank you for being here. Most modern women, especially black women, don't have personality or can hold a conversation. That's a whole nother topic in and of itself that we should be talking about. But I think I brought it up in the last video or one of my last videos. Boondock Paint. The more you ignore them, the more they want you. Yep, that is true. But the funny thing is, when you know it, you don't look at them the same either. You're like, you know what? You didn't want me before, you know? We need to now be straight villain. Shout out to Richard. He said we need straight go villain mode. You know what? I would normally agree, but I think that doesn't help it. I think it only promotes the behaviors that they have. I think we need to hold the line and keep doing what we're doing. We chill to ourselves. We take care of ourselves. Brothers are stacking their own money. They doing their stuff. I think this is very positive for men actually now, taking care of themselves. I'm not saying we shouldn't. Again, I still think that we should socialize. I'm not saying go out and be stupid and buy a drink. I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying we shouldn't be scared to go talk to women. Or we shouldn't be scared when we see a woman to spark up conversation. People, period. That's just me. I'm not saying you got to get her number or nothing. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying scratch your claws every now and then. So that chick must have graduated with honors from SSU. Sprinkle, sprinkle, universe. And Preston, until they hit the wall like Vivica Fox. Oh, y'all must have been talking about, let me read something else. Use a man, I wouldn't mind being used as long as I can use you back. Miss me with that one-sided deal. And that's the other thing, too. A lot of dudes, like, it's not even about, like, everybody uses everybody for something. Everybody, hey, I want this from you and you want this from me. That's the way all relationships are. If any relationship is one-sided, it's not a relationship. It's just someone being used. That goes with friendships. That goes with work. That goes with a bunch of stuff. Like, if you went to a job and you did all this work for your boss at them, right? Or at this job. I mean, you're getting the orders correct and you're getting there and you're organizing your folders and you got this project and this report and you're doing all this work, but you're not getting paid any money for it. What are you doing? That's a one-sided relationship. That's what it's like, ladies. It's like you want men to do all the normal office stuff and all the work and all this stuff. And you want them to do a little bit of your job too, but you're not going to pay them. You don't want to pay them. Come on, man. Y'all don't even expect that shit from your boss. Y'all will sit there and take orders from your boss, do everything they tell you that he tells you, because you know he's going to give you a paycheck. Now, if he didn't, you know what I mean? If he didn't, then y'all would have some type of problem. Because you'll be like, hey, I'm doing all this. I should get this. Y'all want a man to do all this stuff, and y'all don't. Your presence is supposed to be enough. That's what if a boss told these ladies that shit? Oh, you did all this work, thank you, but we ain't going to pay you. What you mean you're not going to pay me? Well, I'm here, and my presence is enough. I'm telling you what I want. Why can't you just do what I want? Isn't me being here as your boss enough? That's how women sound. Y'all sound gang goofy. Gang goofy. I've been celibate for 5 years, focusing on my 2 daughters and women won't leave me alone. I'm not trying to reverse psychology. I just want to be left alone. There you go. V, that's understandable. I can understand that. When you sitting there like, man, look, I don't need a distraction away from my kids. I get it. Do what you got to do, man. We should be looking at those allowed. We should be looking at those who allowed the bad behavior. Yeah, sorry, I guessed it. I guessed it. You know what I mean? V says Sims be simple. Yeah, they do. The more you ignore them, the more they hate you. Yeah. I've been noticing the trend on TikTok when women startled or prank that goes straight to physical violence. Yeah. I have a video idea for that too. Subscribe to the channel. I have a bunch more videos. I'm just trying to I'm trying to stack these videos in a certain order. They're not going to all be in order, but I'm trying to stack certain messages so that way it all kind of flows. If you watch this video, you watch this one, they're all moving a certain direction. So I'm gonna read this last one and I gotta move on. We are the backbone. Let me see what time it is. Okay, shit, I got 40 minutes left. All right. We are the backbone, and Black men are now starting to realize their worth. My father, without a wife, gets the same results from their children's upbringing. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that too. That's another one. My single mom videos and topics along that line is starting to build up too. I tell you, look, man, I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. So I got my folder, right? And this is what I was looking at. So when I come out of here, all of these right here are topics where when I find clips, when I get the time, I try to throw them into different folders. So there's some stuff that we need to talk about. I got clips we need to talk about. And that's why if you are a member of this channel, I know I've been away. I'm sorry. I owe you members only videos. I got one for you that's going to be coming up tomorrow. For the price of a cup of coffee a month, you get members only videos, early access to videos when I can get them out early. I want to thank each and every one of you guys, right? Sorry. I was like, my thing wasn't working right. All right. Where we at? Be left alone. I like it. If anything, these people could actually pay their bills if they stop using BBLs and buying fake ass hair and wearing rafter nails. Chick with the backwards hat is not the messenger. No, she is not. Nah, Casey. Hell yeah, I'm single. I don't mingle, and I'm not ruining my peace for no trash bag scallywag. I don't blame you. Wrong messenger, wrong message. Yeah, it was all bad. All right, let me get back to my clips. All right, check this out. Now, this woman right here says that women don't cook, they don't clean, right? Her people don't cook and they don't clean. Then you get that next level of woman, or you get this type of woman who usually fills that category. And that's who we're about to talk about next. Check it out. Oh, I lost the mouse cursor. There we go.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, in my experience, business women come with masculine energy and masculine traits. That's just in my experience, and that don't really mix well. I'm more attracted to like the softness and the femininity in the woman. But
hold on, real quick. What do y'all think about that? Has that been y'all experience where you feel like if a woman is this business woman, independent woman, that she typically comes with masculine traits? Let me know down in the comments right now, okay? Let me know. Let's continue.
Assuming. You just said you assume. You don't want me to be out here making money? We live in capitalism.
I said,
that's not what he said, ma'am.
In my experience.
Okay, so you're just going, you live in the past, not the present.
It's like this interaction right here. Like that's a masculine interaction right here.
Oh, you want somebody to be not talking.
No,
you just want
to. You see how everything he's saying, she's over-reading into it instead of listening. Okay, whatever. I think all that shit they do is funny. Let's continue.
No, you can ask me questions and whatnot. When you see businessmen and business going on out here, it's usually men around the table. It's not too many women around the table, and if there is a woman around the table, she has to get in that space where that man is at. So that means you got to bring that masculine energy out.
Gotta get this money, honey. Gotta get this money.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
He is someone that I will call to do electric work at my house.
You see, let me say this before I forget it. Did you see where the hell is my mouse cursor? Oh, there we go. Let me put her back on screen. Did you see what she did at the end? She used sign language, gents. She tried to shame him just because he was having a conversation. She's just going to say, no, he's not my type, but I appreciate the conversation. This same woman with the same energy, instead of just saying, you know what? I agree to disagree, whatever, okay? Like, listen, She could have said, agree to disagree. Okay, that's fine. Is this he someone your type? Well, no, not really. But um, but we may not agree, but I appreciate the conversation. She could have said something gracious. A queen, these like women who were queens were gracious. They had wisdom come out of their mouth. And this woman just went, look what she just listen.
Going on out here, it's usually men around the table.
Oh.
It's not too many women around the
Listen
table.
what
And
she
if there
about to
is a
say.
woman around the table, she has to get in that space where that man is at. So that means you got to bring that masculine energy out.
Gotta get this money, honey. Gotta get this money.
Ain't that the problem? Ain't that the problem? I mean, think about it, man. I'm not saying it ain't good to have money. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that these women worship money. They worship money more than working on themselves or being, if they want men, but they're not working on at all being a wife. They don't have any wife qualities. You heard the last woman, they don't know how to cook. I mean, really listen to this shit. And I saw some of your comments already where y'all say, yeah, no, we agree. Now listen, I've told y'all, my woman has a corporate position and at her job. She's up there in her job. I don't have a problem with a woman who's making money. Hell, my woman makes more money than me. Hey, babes, you owe dinner next. I'm just playing. Actually, we do this thing where we were trying to pay for dinner. I've paid for the last few dinners, and I know she gonna get me soon. It's too funny. But see, that's the thing. It's we love each other, so we want to do for the other person. We're not thinking about ourselves. We're like, yo, I want to do for this person that I love. And she unselfishly does the same thing with me. That's the way it used to be. And now, instead of us working together, instead of saying, I got it this time, you got it, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, let's go let's plan for a vacation, let's do these things together. Instead of having that mindset, these women today is like, yo, I'm making this money, and then how much money you making so that you can give me that money? You know what I mean? Selfish ass women. Let me see what y'all got to say. Preston says, of course, women don't listen to logic, only feelings. In my experience, business women or boss chicks tend to be masculine. Just because people are taught to think doesn't mean they were taught to think rightly with wisdom. I agree with that one. Black women don't realize how arrogant they've become over the last several years. Absolutely. Don't cook, don't work, and want to tell you what to do. You guys are hitting nails on the head there. I try to enjoy life while letting others do the same. Yeah. Yeah, man, it could be so simple, could it? Supposedly boss at work and want to be boss of the household, leading to loneliness, and you will think that they would have figured it out. No, they don't, and we're gonna talk about that in the next segment. Our boss, you guys are great with y'all comments because they perfectly segue, but it's the egos, and we're gonna talk about egos in the next video clip, right? But we're gonna get there. Those queens were taught to think. These queens rely on emotions, replies to masculine conversations. Yeah. And we wonder why Black women are at the bottom when it comes to marriage, family, and family building and marriage. Yeah. You definitely can't teach people who don't want to learn. Yeah. Right trust. Thank you for being here. It is sad because if you tell them you don't want them, someone will pop the balloon on you. Yeah. Caught it right before you said it, and she got the giggle of others on the panel. And you wonder why men are checking out altogether or keeping their passports fresh. Yeah, absolutely. They always have to end with an insult. Yep, right there. Coastal snobs, yep. That sign language, yeah. She ended it with a shame statement. Yeah. She could have just said, like I said, she could have just said, hey, I agree. Look, I might not agree with her. You all might not agree with her. Hell, we all might not agree sometimes. But you say, agree to disagree, and then she just could have been like, not my type, but appreciate the conversation. Like, what happened to being gracious? Shit is completely gone, man. They can't even do it no more. Craziest shit in the world. These people actually have the absolute nerve and audacity to say they hate men who know their worth, especially when they ain't worth a Costco chili dog and moldy small hog balls. Ha ha, Preston. Oh, you're killing me with that one. Where are we at? Let me see where we're at on time. Okay. I'm going to catch a few more comments and then we'll get to the next clip. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. She's exactly the reason why. Norman, thank you for being here. He said that's what Dave Justice said about Halle Berry. She don't cook or clean, and that's why he divorced her. Yeah, no, Halle Berry was never cooking a goddamn thing. Halle Berry has so many dudes, and then after a while, you're like, well, who's the issue here? She's already proven his point. I think Halle Berry is like manic or something. She likes to run things like she's the boss. Yeah, no, you ain't gonna. Yeah, wholeheartedly agree. Femininity is attractive. Yeah, yes, it is. All right, you guys. All right, I already kind of was there. Did I miss anything else? A job is just a job. It doesn't define your value for nothing. Watch her get fired and end up homeless with no support in this type of mindset. You know what, our boss? I'm glad you brought that up. They put so much stock when they get these good jobs that you're not on my level because of a job that you can lose tomorrow. The value is if you lose that job, it's kind of like what I tell my kids all the time, our boss. What I tell them all the time is like, when I approach anything, a job, someone who's looking at me for whatever position, whatever, right? When I was going through the hiring process, I always had the mentality and the mindset that, oh man, I'll be so grateful if you all hire me. I don't have that mindset. I have the mindset of, man, you'll be lucky if you get me. And I'm not talking about sitting there acting cocky in front of them. I just know that when you get me, I've accomplished and done so much. I have created programs from scratch. I have done things and I've been in charge of so many people. Like, so when I sit in front of you, I know what you're about to get. And so the job doesn't define me. My work ethic, what I can do, that's who defines me. So whether I'm at this job making spacely spray sprockets or I'm over here making Cogswell cogs, it don't matter where you put me, baby, because I'm going to win. I'm going to figure it out eventually. So these modern women put so much stock on things that don't fucking matter. You know what I mean? Sign. Yep. Thank you, Mr. Samuels. Absolutely. A man is like an umbrella. A good woman must lift him to protect her from the storms. Yep. Damn, that's a good one. Thank you. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. Now that winter is here, we have to watch out for the women with the, hey, big head. Oh, they have to have the last word. I've been queens from the early days, knew how to be a queen in actions, words, etc. These so-called queens are not smart. They don't think, they just reply. Yeah. The job layoff numbers came out yesterday and everyone's looking for, hey, big head. Yep. Hey, big head texts. Halle was a glutton for attention. She is not a wife. Yeah. Yep. I never mind cooking or cleaning during the whole 25 years of my marriage. I think I changed more diapers than she did. Yeah, man, I was doing that in my first marriage. I changed a lot of diapers, man. Hell, even in my second marriage, man, There was a lot of times where, my woman would be passed out drunk and I was changing diapers at night. I was cleaning up. I was walking kids to the bathroom at night, like, trust me when I say I get it. Just like J-Lo. Yep, J-Lo got an issue too. J-Lo though. Yep. I don't have the energy to waste on people that don't add no value to my life. I totally agree with that. Let's get to the next clip, gents, so we can move this along because I have less than a half an hour left to get through these. We have 4 more clips after this one. This is a short one. Check this out.
How many guys do you think you could get with in a day if you wanted to?
Millions. Infinity. Yeah. Infinity. If I wanted every single one of these guys, I could have them. Right? Anybody.
These women look like straight streetwalkers, bro. Seriously, I don't know if it's the lighting, whatever, but
If a guy came over here, you asked him, you think he would say yes?
man,
There's no.
do you see these women? Yo, do y'all clearly? You think just because you got some a little boobage showing, bro? I'm gonna play.
100%.
No doubt. Y'all down to test it?
Yeah, why not?
Would you hook up with any 2 of them?
Hell no.
I wanted to show y'all this clip for a reason. It is a quick clip, but I want to show y'all this because this is the egos that we're talking about. Women get a little attention from some dudes who just want it. What did I say in the beginning? What did I say earlier? Go back to what I said earlier, and we can clock it, whatever everybody do, okay? What did I say? The default is that a man is going to want to blow out your stank hole. That's it. He don't want to get to know you. If he can do it and never get to know you again, never have to talk to you again, he'll do it. Okay? If you want him to do more than that, then you have to show him more than that. He's gonna do no more than he perceives you to be, ladies. And now we're getting to a point in time that women are so ran through and dudes want their piece so much now. Again, go back to the thing I said earlier. Dudes want their piece so much. You all change everything so much that dudes are even electing to not blow out your stank hole because it's like, you know what? Nah, you're a low cost. I can already look at you and see you're a low value woman. There are dudes, I've seen dudes that were like, I've seen beautiful girls go up to dudes that were like, a little bit above average, say dude maybe like a 6-ish, and a beautiful girl will come up to him, and she'll flirt and everything, and the dude's like, I'm good. Dudes are even turning down beautiful girls now because dudes literally, men do not want to deal with the problems. Women don't want to deal with these women who are sneaky and slimy and manipulative and ran through and skeeted up in. And I'm talking about the hot dog carousel. I'm talking about like, yo, let me show you how bad these women are. You like my you like the Jetsons reference there? Let's get to the next one.
$1 million question of today is, do you support your girl having a guy best friend?
Hell no. No, we was just talking about this last week too because she has a guy best friend.
Okay.
I don't mess with
He's literally gay.
No, he's looking for his opportunity. You don't see that. That's how guys, bro. You know how guys
I know how guys are. I respect that.
If I called him right now, you could hear that he's gay.
Okay.
Listen. You see, go back to these dudes right here dapping off on that. These dudes, like, they know. Hey, shout out to these young brothers right here. Shout out to these young brothers. What did he just say? Let's back that up. He said, Dude trying to shoot his shot.
Gay.
No, he's looking for his opportunity. You don't see that. That's how
He's looking for his opportunity.
guys, bro, you know how guys
I know how guys are. I respect that.
If I called him right now, you could hear that he's gay.
Okay, so he's like, okay, don't call him. How about this? You don't trust him. She don't call him right now. Just be like he cheated on you.
Okay.
Bro, no, don't trust it.
Bro,
I don't
what?
trust him.
I don't know.
Babe,
No, you don't trust.
is.
No, I don't know. I don't trust me. That doesn't make sense.
This has nothing to do with about trusting you. Y'all, see, Gents, this is how they get you. These women sit here and say, you got to trust me. And it's like, no, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. And if you keep acting a certain way, I ain't going to trust your ass neither. But let's check it out. Let's see what happens. I think y'all know what happens.
Guys are different.
Watch.
I'll feel you.
What's wrong?
He cheated on me.
See, I knew he wasn't nothing. It's cool, don't even worry about it. Well, yeah, let me come pull up on you and hit it like we used to get your mind off.
Hit it like we used to? Bro, I knew, bro. See, that's why we shouldn't have done this, bro. I knew it.
Another one bites the dust, gents. Another one bites the dust. I ain't got shit to say on this. I'm going to see what y'all comments say. What y'all think about that one? Modern women are delusional delulu. Some women handle more hot dogs than a weenie stand. That's funny. Shout out to this young generation. Yeah, some of these dudes are getting it. Look, not all of them, but some of these dudes are just getting it. They're getting it. I hate that the younger generation are losing skills that they really need, but I like how they I'm good. And they're communicating with each other too. I think they spend a little too much time on video games. Look, I grew up with Atari, ColecoVision, Nintendo. A lot of you all might have been in that age range too, right? But even though I still play video games, bro, I was outside playing throw up tackle. I was out playing street football. I was out playing basketball on a little bicycle rim. Shout out to these dudes because there's things that they're learning way faster than I did. But at the same time, they ain't learned some of them skills that some of us learn. That's my only thing. Let me go down because Deep Soul laughed. So she was lying. Yeah, Randy, she was lying. And they used to date. She probably didn't even tell him that he gay. Come on, man. So she lied and she used to date the dude. Come on, bro. That has to be a skit. Manny, you know what? It might be a skit, but you know what's even funnier about it? Because this shit be real. You know what I mean? Oldest trick in the book, ran through Atari 2600 for the win. Yo, I used to love Pitfall, bro. Pitfall was my game. What's good, my guy? Peace to the chat. Oh, shout out to Brother O, man. Speak Spanish now. If you want to learn how to speak Spanish when you go out of the country, you need to go to Brother O. Brother O gonna do you right. He gonna show you how to have conversational Spanish that's gonna help you have a better time than you would if you just try to figure it out. Trust me, one of the things that I learned was your time completely changes when you can speak Spanish. So if you want to speak Spanish, go to Speak Spanish Now. Brother O gonna hook you up. There go my plug. You like that, Brother O? Brother O, I got the plug going. That was commercial grade there, Brother O. This is crazy work. No shame at all. None. I probably got less than 25 years on this planet. I don't plan on giving up my peace. Yeah, no. He said, Atari, the good old days. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get to the next one. This one here gonna blow y'all mind, gents. This next clip, okay? So now this dude was in a relationship, just found out his woman actually has a gay best friend who happened to be somebody she used to date or somebody she's been intimate with. But this next clip, imagine now. So you go ahead and you chase after you get these women. I'm gonna show you how appreciative these women are nowadays. Y'all ready? I want y'all to see this. Because this one tripped my head out right here.
You can move your hands. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You like this? Setting the bars though. You see all this right here? Mm-hmm. Happy anniversary, baby. Happy anniversary.
This cool.
This cool.
Yeah.
What the hell you mean it's cool? Girl, you don't see you all over the place? It's nice as hell.
Okay, but I'm a grown ass woman. Like, you do this for 15-year-olds. Like, you should have bought me something or did something or.
So this ain't good enough? Look at all this. This is romantic as fuck.
Okay, but I'm grown as fuck. Like, this is childish.
Bro,
like,
you talking about you
cool.
grown?
It's cool.
Grown people don't complain about stuff that somebody gives
I
them.
said it's cool. Like, it's cool. You know? It's
That's all it is. Is all right, cool. I just try to show you I appreciate you. I show you a whole little room. You know what I'm saying? Running this room and all, got it together. Look, nice pictures of us.
All this you spent on this, you could have spent this on something. Like something else, going out drinking or something like something. Like,
You want to do that? We can just buy together. You tripping. I just hooked us up, bro.
I vibe with you every day. I vibe with you every day.
This would be all the time, man. Like, you ain't grateful for shit, bro. You worry about what you vibing with, man. At the end of the day, I'm trying to do something nice for you. So you don't like this like that? Yeah, man. Fuck this anniversary, for real.
Well. Let me say something for any women that might be listening. And gents in the chat, if you could let me know what y'all think about this, let me know what y'all think. But let me know if y'all feel the same way about it. But from what I know, from what I've heard from most men, when we try to do something for you, and it's even if it's small, even if it's something you don't like or you don't know about, if you shoot us down when we trying to do something nice, especially this dude right here put in some thought. Like, I can't imagine he did all this shit by himself. I feel like somebody helped him, okay? But because this thing was well put together, all right, I'm a little suspect that he put this together, okay? But if he did, good on that brother. But when we do something little for you, and we thinking about you, hey, I was thinking about you, I got you something. You was on my mind. If you shit on that, you done fucked it up for the rest of the relationship. Oh, why I gotta be the rest of the relationship? You just shot him down. Now, some dudes might keep trying, and eventually they get shut down over time when it keeps happening. But some dudes, as soon as you show you're not appreciative, he might stick around that relationship. But you best believe it ain't gonna be the same again. It ain't gonna be the same with me thinking about doing little things like that. That shit is gone. I'll never, and a dude ain't gonna put himself out in a situation to get embarrassed that way again. Even like you could be like, well, I wouldn't hurt that bad about it, blah blah blah. But you know, deep in, yeah, you was hurt a little bit about it because you wanted to see a good reaction. And when you don't get it, you don't repeat the behavior. Why am I gonna do this shit again? And she didn't fucking appreciate this shit. So, ladies, go ahead and be like, it's all right. And you know she didn't really like it because then she like, we could have went out drinking or something. Like, yo, leave these type of women alone, man. Listen, I promise you, I told y'all, when I see good women, I'm gonna show y'all, and I promise I will. But right now, I want y'all to see the behaviors of these ungrateful women, so y'all know, without a shadow of a doubt, you don't stay in that shit. You don't even get yourself into it. Walk away from that shit before you put yourself in any deeper. Just if she gonna be ungrateful, she ain't gonna appreciate you when you trying. It may not be perfect, but that's the thing. Appreciate that, and then walk me to the next thing that you want me to learn. But here's the thing. I'm pretty certain in their anniversary, hopefully it was an anniversary and not one of those monthly anniversary things. I'm sure they've been out to the club before. I'm sure they had drinks before. I'm gonna tell you something. When you get older, that quiet time, like me and my woman been watching a TV show. This is gonna sound old as fuck. I know it's not old. It's a new show based on an old show, kinda. Okay, but we've been watching this show lately called Matlock, and it's with oh shit, I just brain farted her name. Oh damn, I see her face in my head. I can't think of her name. Anyway, we're watching a new Matlock on Paramount Plus, and Kathy Bates played in Deliverance, broke the dude's legs and shit. That woman, and we watch Suits together. We watch, all kind of medical shit together, lawyer shit, and we enjoy that time spending together. We enjoy sitting on the couch together. Like, those are the times that mean more than going out and getting drunk in the goddamn club. Those are the times when you're going out doing that shit. That's the stuff that ruins your relationship, man. I know. I can count at least one divorce that's done because of that lifestyle. Yeah. Okay. Misery. That's it. Misery. Or is it? That's it. Deliverance. Misery. Sorry. Thank you. But the point being is, Coastal Snobs, we appreciate that time together. Could this have been better or whatever? I don't know. That's debatable. But there was a lot of effort put in to make this a special evening. Maybe they go down to the lobby of the hotel and just have a few drinks down there, talk and laugh together, and then you come up to the room, and then it's boom, boom, room time, okay? Boom, boom, room. But this ungrateful woman would even, she could even say, wow, this is really pretty. Oh, this is great. Oh my God, this is so pretty. Why don't we go down to the lobby and go chill with each other and talk and blah, blah, blah. These women don't want to talk. One of y'all said it earlier in the chat. Y'all said it in the comments. Y'all said these women don't even know how to do conversation no more. Y'all said it. Rick. Rick said, lame is fun, boring is fun. I have a clip. I have a clip about that. That's funny. Do I have it tonight? Yes. Hey, Rick, are you looking at my damn clip list? Are you in my computer somewhere? How you be knowing when I'm playing, bro? Where we at on time? Shit. All right, I got to make a move. I'm going to read a few more comments and I got to make a move. I'm looking at the silver bracelet I bought my ex-wife that she didn't appreciate right now. Silver is going up. Hey, baby, better catch that silver in, baby. The champ, salute to you, brother. Kathy Bates was in misery. Thank you for that. Yep. That anniversary surprise and the female's response is repeated every day. Yeah, V, and it's just terrible. Misery, yep. Y'all knew? Y'all already knew. That same lady would be on social media at 45 crying, looking for a man because she had been single forever. She'll be on there saying dudes don't know how to take care of women. Same type of woman, man. Norman says if females don't like something that I hope she appreciates, then if females don't like something that I hope she appreciates, then I don't like it. I probably wouldn't try to give her something anymore and go about my business. See, Norman actually just proved my point, ladies. A lot of men feel this way. If I try something, okay, it may not be exactly what you expected, but actually, I'm about to say something. Norman, thank you for saying that. When women love or like a guy, like when she really likes you, this would have been enough. This right here would have been enough if she really liked you like that. And we know that's true because when Pookie, Ray Ray, Glocktavius, Felantonio, Junebug, and Mookie and them, right? When they do this kind of stuff, when they don't do nothing, do this kind of stuff, They don't do none of this stuff. They don't do nothing. And these women are all happy about it. All happy about it. He ain't got to do shit. But you put in a little effort. Not appreciated. Not appreciated. It's a damn shame, too. When women don't show appreciation for men, that puts for their men. Sorry, when women don't show appreciation for their men, do it put the man in the mindset of time for a side chick? Catastrophe City and agonies, misery next door to STDs, sloppy seconds, loony nutty. Damn, Preston, you almost got me on that one. I'm a boring MF. Oh, Glocktavius, yeah, man. Yeah, Glocktavius be out there, bro. Black women STD rate is at 50% plus. Damn. God dang. All right, where we at on time? Shit, I got to make a move. All right, we got 2 clips left. This is the one you saw on the cover. I want y'all to hear what this dude say because he actually about to drop a truth bomb that I think we've kind of gotten from tonight's live stream. So let's check it out.
Hey, man, I'm just sitting here and I'm just thinking, like, why the fuck would I chase you when I'm the motherfucker that's going to have to pay for everything? Make it make sense.
Look, it's simple. It's to the point. It's simple. It's to the point. We literally have to chase women to give them stuff for them to like us. Now, a lot of y'all are some old heads up in here. And when you listen, like, we didn't think much of it. Back in the days, like, well, you know, you give them something and they like you, and you know, if you're nice to them and you get along, and maybe they let you, you know, maybe they let you touch them on the leg or something, and you go in your neck, you do some necking, and then maybe you get to second base, and maybe you can, you know, you go ahead and you do some, you know, riffity raffity, you do that riff raffing out. Shout out to the OG in the last video. You know, y'all go out there, y'all do that little riffity rafting, okay? You should let you touch her on the leg, and then maybe you get to see her slip up her petticoat. And if you're really the man, you get to undo her girdle. Oh, all right. I'm sorry, but when you listen to it, out loud, it don't really make sense to it. I gotta pay for you for a chance for you to just even talk to me again later. Not that you even like me or we're interested or you want to get to know me. I gotta pay for a chance to potentially see you later. Even while we're sitting there having a time, you're not really listening to me. You just trying to get what you can get out of it. So, listen, I don't like to leave y'all on a bad note. And I think Rick was the one who called out my next clip. So I'm not going to say much. I'm just going to let it play. But this woman actually this is one of, I agonized on using this clip in this video, but I thought this is a taste of what I want to show y'all from the women who are speaking out against other women. Because you have women saying, yo, y'all are crazy. What are y'all talking about? And I can't seem to figure out where I put all my goddamn clips at, but I'm going to find them, okay? But the next video I got for y'all, we're going to put all this together. But I want you to hear this woman because she's out there. She's fighting a good fight. We need to support these type of women. But this message is on point, okay? Check this out. And I'll catch y'all comments after when we get up out of here. Oh, let me put her on the screen.
We got it all wrong about men. We think men wants the woman that's the thrill, that can hang out all night, They will choose a peaceful woman every single time. Oh yeah, the fun girl gets the date, she gets the trip, she gets the wild nights, but the peaceful woman, she gets the ring. Why? Because men don't want chaos long term. They want consistency, peace, and support. They know that the thrill will fade and a woman cannot keep that up, and they know that the drama that comes along with the thrill will drain him. But the woman that respects him, that listens to him, and that will build with him, that's the one he wants to marry. He will date the fun all day while he's young, but as he grows older and wiser, baby, he will marry the peace.
Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. Well, hey, there we go. So I thought it was best to end with her saying that, right? You know, men aren't chasing women anymore because the women today don't bring peace. We can't trust most of these women. And it sucks because I know there are good women out there. Again, when women say there's no good men out there, I don't accept that. I know some. And so I also won't sit here and say there's no good women. But the problem is that in order for the good women to stick out from the bad women, you're going to have to do what they're not doing. And one of the videos that I wanted to, like, one of the things that I want to show you, I think this is going to be my next video, but you have women hating on women who are doing the things that men are talking about. Like, they literally are doing the things. And I literally, y'all don't see me do like Chisha Zed. He'll go through the comments. Let's see what the comments say and all that. I don't do all that shit, okay? Because I go through so many video clips. I don't have time to be like, the comments for this one fit with this shit. I ain't got time for all that, okay? Well, let me tell you something, though. I went through the comments of one of the recent videos of a woman who y'all might have seen this video. So don't be surprised when you see it in one of my next videos. And hopefully I can find where I put it. Because right now I don't know where the fuck my clips are at. But she had just gotten a wedding. She just got proposed. And she was like, I got married and I did the things and I cooked for my man. And I did this for my man and I blah, blah, blah. And now look at this, blah, blah, blah. Now she was happy. I wouldn't have put that shit online, but she was happy. She was elated. And then the woman who was like, who saw that, like, because it was a stitch. And the woman came in and she was like, well, that's all good and all, but, you know, you ain't got to do all this stuff to get a ring. Women shouldn't have to do all this stuff to get a ring. This is what the fucking stitch was. Excuse my French. But I want to drive this point home before we get up out of here. And I didn't mean to do it here because this is good material for the next video. The point I'm trying to make to you all is when I look down in those comments, I want to tell y'all this tonight. When I looked in those comments and started reading through, absolutely disgusting. That woman did for the man that she loves, and the amount of hate that woman got in those goddamn comments made my stomach turn. And I was like, this is why we don't trust you. This is why we don't trust women. If you look at the amount of comments hating on the woman. So they were in there for the other woman. That's her channel. But the haters in the comments of the video that she stitched. I said to myself, I'm so glad to have an appreciative woman. I really am. Ziggy, stop. I really am. I'm going to catch a couple more comments. We only got a few more, and I'm going to get up out of here. Plus says, of course, Misery definitely loves company in a dumpster slaughter shit show monstrosity. We got the riffing and the rapping. Oh, why would I chase you? Absolutely. Rick says mic drop. Yeah. I think we're there. Yeah. Ending with a bang. Yeah. And I'm always trying to do that as best as I can, man. I really am. I know I'm old. I hear Fred Sanford, Red Fox in my head. I'm about to blow your mind, okay? If you're 46 and above, you're older than you're the same age or older than Red Fox was when he started Sanford and Son. Yeah. Yeah. You're the same age as Archie Bunker was in All in the Family. Yeah. Okay? So I don't mean to hit y'all over the head with that, but you're welcome. OGs used to say, great Googa Booga. Boom Boom Room. Yeah. Hey, come down to Ray's Boom Boom Room. God dang. Pookie Licious and Chatticus Carousel Rotting Lumberjack Floozies Chasing the Felons. That's right. New Matlock, interesting. AV is good too. The show is good. And it's not like the old Matlock. It's literally they make a joke about the old Matlock. It's you got to check it out. It's really good. If you got Paramount Plus, yeah. Men treated like a broken legged men after a sledgehammer attack. Yeah. All right, where we at? He's right, you know. Jealousy is real. That's why I keep a small circle. Yeah, absolutely. Same here. Good to have you back, Sean C. Good to be back, Rick. Thank you very much. Our boss says good women are in single digits. I know, and I promise you, I'm going to highlight them when I can, okay? Because we highlight the bad shit, but we need to also highlight the women who are, you got to test the mindset, okay? You got to test the mindset. Accountability is Garlington and Vampire. Oh, Mind of Mansabusa. Thank you so much, man, for being here tonight. I appreciate you, man. Rick, I've had to deal with jealousy for men more than women when boys are raised by single moms, I guess. That's crazy. You've had to deal with, well, you know what? Dudes get jealous of each other, but it play out usually in competition. Like all the jealousy I've seen from dudes is always like a competition thing. So if you want to call that jealousy, I call that kind of like, that's par for the course, right? Men compete. That's what we do, right? And even that little jealousy on both sides try to make you be better. It makes you get better. It makes you do better. They are catty. They will play like they're each other's friends, and then they'll talk about their friends behind their back and then smile in their face. Man, look, I ain't about to, if I don't like you, I ain't about to hang around you. I ain't about to smile in your face. And I ain't got to talk about your back. I told my daughter today, I said, when men, if I tell you something, and then you go ahead and tell the person, the dude that I said something to, and man, that dude is about to fight. Because I didn't talk behind his back, and that's a coward that talks behind another man's back like that I wouldn't say to his face. Women do that kind of shit. And that's what I explained to my daughter today. We don't do that kind of shit. So if that shit kind of happening, stay out of that, because that's messy. But dudes don't do that kind of shit. You know what I mean? I seriously don't care anymore. They're the ones who literally chose to be single. They chose to be miserable. So let the Pookies and the Bear deal with them. The Bears. The Bears. You want to know what's real? Delusion, for the simple fact that these people think they're entitled to become a man's retirement plan, especially when they don't need a man. Yeah, no. Listen, it's all kind of jacked up. Gents, I got to get up out of here. We kept it right at the time that we said we was going to keep it at, right where I wanted to. So I want to thank you all for being here. Glad to be back. I believe we should have another live stream next Wednesday. So see you same time, same place. I'm going to try to put out a members only video. If you're not a member, consider subscribing to be a member. For the price of a cup of coffee, you get early access to some videos and you'll get exclusive content that only you all will see. Okay. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I'll definitely have a video out Friday for you all. So look out for that. Thank you all for supporting me. Thank you all for the well wishes. I really can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate that. Okay. So I'll be back soon. You have a great night, and until next time, live your